Welcome everyone, I'm Vetens and join me today to another Let's Play. This is the Yawgh, I think, or Yawgh, it's pronounced. It's a game that I hopefully wanted to play with the Elder Demon monster, but we didn't find any time to play it together, so I'm just gonna try it out by myself. So press the direction on the controller or keyboard to select the character. One device may control multiple characters. Okay, select at least 2 characters. This time I'm gonna try it with all 4 characters, so it'll be more fun. And the face cam change it, so the Yawgh will be here in 6 weeks and no one expects it. Not one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week unaware. So we start with oh, I can see everything. Oh, so let's call her Julie. Let's see. Julie wants to go to the palace to do administration work. You spend the weeks doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. Well, sure! You spend the day with the jester practicing your juggling technique. You improve dramatically. You gain 2 finesse. You gain another 2 finesse. You happily pay the jester for his service. You lose 1 wealth. Well, that's okay. So now it's the fatty guy. So let's do the same thing he did last thing. He bartended, you spend week, and one day tavern a heated argument. So it's different. One day when tavern a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying and everybody seems to be joining on the violence. He's very emotional. So you jump on top of the table and yell a plea to the patrons to stop all the violence. Apparently you know you're completely and continue attacking one another. You go to sleep that night thinking a little less of the human race. Here's one sharp shite. So she would go to the gardens to meditate. You spend a week in deep meditation, get 1 magic and 2 mind. Walking past the pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. Please, miss, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way to kissing me, rebel, it will be erase the curse and will return me to normal. Obviously, she'll kiss the frog, because, you know, it's like the Disney movie. The Frog and the Princess, something like that. Princess and the Frog. You bend down and kiss the frog. You feel a curse stirring like a curse trying to break. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be magical enough to get the job done. The frog thanks you for your efforts, hops off sadly. You wake up next morning with a bad case of lip warts. Ugh, disgusting. So, Billy Bob, what did you do last time? Well, you went to the arena to compete and fight. You spend a week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physiques and 1 finesse. During the match, another warrior's weapon is not from their grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court. Defend myself! Oh, you object, but you can't seem to convince the judge. He rules in the plaintiff's favor and orders you to perform community service. You get 1 physique and 1 finesse. Unfortunately, the boring tasks take a toll on you mentally. You lose 1 mind. They say the last time it came, the Yawgh devoured household, stole lives, tore families and families members apart. Stole lives, not stole lives. Stole lives, sorry. But that was so very long ago. So, well, she go to the Alchemy Towers. No, she go to the hospital. Tend to patients. Spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with a piano notes will not stop talking. While the other patients are complaining that this voice is making the hospital even more depressing. The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. Sing with him! You start trying to sing along with his voice. You try to sing along with him, but just can't hit the right notes. His sound gets progressively sadder and sadder. Start driving you slightly mad. You lose 1 mind. God. Well, he went to the slums to fight crime. Spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals, you gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and finesse. One day, while wandering Islam, you notice that the stones used to line the road seem to have certain patterns to them. You manage to figure out the mystery, but you still feel pretty smart for noticing the pattern of the tiles, so you gain 1 mind. Oh, that's good. Easy. You go to the Alchemy Tower. No, to the forest, where you chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You get to physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You see them eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Dodge it! You try dodging its grasp, but you're not quick enough. It grabs you and pulls you through the thorns of the hedge. God, the beast drags you all the way back to its lair and chains you up to the wall. It starts peeling layers of flesh off everything in front of you. Then it waves with the hand, regenerating the flesh on your body. This cycle occurs for what feels like years. The mental torment you undergo is unbearable. You stream out in the constant barrage of healing spells infuses you with raw magic. One day the beast lair is attacked by another monster. You take this opportunity to escape. You push through the hedge and back into the forest. When you finally arrive home, you learn that you'd only been gone for a day. God damn it! So he went to the hospital, did he? Oh, but he cannot go now. So you'll go again to the arena to compete in another fight. So again, another physique. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. Hey, Kelly! An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right now away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. They say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? Happy for Kelly, I suppose. Obviously extremely jealous. You become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. When you're not fun to be around, you channel your rage into working out. Do physique. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the story goes. The heart shook, the air went still. So this is new. So you went there. We went actually everywhere. So they don't go in the forest, but go. I want to make the other girl. Never gave her a name, but Julie will go back to the palace to attend the ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 shams and 1 finesse. One day the king approaches you. Excuse me, but you look like someone who I can confide in. Says, I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes a little. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak? Teach the king your ways. You spend hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king. By the end of it, he's just as charming as you are. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins as reward. You gain 3 wealth. Later that night, you get the sinking feeling that you might have actually made things worse. So me, the superhero, is kind of happy. He's gonna go to the forest to hunt. You spend a week hunting defensive creatures. You get 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 well. One day during your forest excursion, you stumble upon a swarm of bats. First you jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversating with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, sir. One of them says in a high-pitched voice. So, excuse me, sir. Do you think you might be able to help us out with something? You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Setpaw, the Vengeful, and Blythtooth, the Wise, says the rat. Setpaw still words forward. If you vote for me, the rat will have a powerful leader, one who is ready to take our fight to the enemy, proclaims Setpaw. Blacktooth steps up. If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blacktooth. We try to choose Blythtooth, the Wise. Half of the rats roar with tiny applause. Setpaw bows his head and walks back into the masked rat. Blythtooth climbs up to her shoulder and whispers an ancient secret into your ears. Thanks. Get 1 mind and 1 magic. You know, when you have a girl there, you know how to make her feel good, you know, huh? Oh, do you know? Yes, tell me. Well, you do and then you put down and then you pull down there, and then you touch it. So that was what they talked about. So go to the Alchemy Tower and brew potions. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day an artificer stopped by for a visit. She's adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos, and is followed everywhere by a clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potion exists. As she's leaving, she adores the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gain 1 charm. Okay, Billy Bob. He now can go and clean up the. You spend the week cleaning your mind, blah blah. Yeah, again 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 oil. One day you hear a spooky sound echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats. She seems to be wandering the hall aimlessly. She doesn't appear to realize you decide to do something. Let's talk. You approach. Oh God, I have less charm. You're not convincing enough to persuade her, so she. Okay, and. Then the world was a howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled off. So in 2 weeks, the Yawgh should come. Let's see what we have to do now. I'll go to the garden, I suppose. To landscape. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You get 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 well. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Wear the ring. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the the markings rip themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form what appears to be a fully armored ghost radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The ring looks good on you. What the fuck happened? I thought it was the ring of the Lord of the Rings. So me, let's go back in the tavern to drink after talking to rats. You spend the entire week getting wasted. Get 2 charm, 1 physique. One day a bard pulls out his lute at the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and it's ruining the tower's atmosphere. Decides to do something about it. Well, I could do both of them. I'll challenge him. You borrow the bar owner's lute and challenge the bar to a musical duel. You pay out beautiful complex of our penthouse. So good. Tavern roars with applause. The bard tries his best to replicate your piece, but ends up dropping his lute, snapping it off. He bows his head shamefully in defeat and walks out of the tower. You get 1 finesse, 1 charm. That's good. That's good. What can you do there now? Well, she got crazy with a potion that she drank and she went pickpocketing. You spend a week performing petty thefts. You won wealth and 2 finesse. One night a small child approached you with his hands cupped and outstretched towards. He doesn't say anything but just look up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Give him a coin. Toss him a sack of coins, you lose 1 well. He thanks you and walks away. The next night you recognize him on the street. Spot him eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread. He sees you and smiles. You feel good about yourself. You get 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. God! Billy Bob. He goes back to the arena because he wants to compete again. Because he's sad that his girl left him. You spend a week, when they were running around, you spot Jean. Punch Jean right in the face. As you walk away, you take a swing. Jean tries to duck, but you're too fast. Your fist connects and knocks several Jean's teeth loose. Your rage ended up severely injuring someone. You lose 1 charm, 1 mind. It was a nice punch though. You gain 2 physique and 2 finesse. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? So next week the Yawgh should be here. So last week of your life, what you gonna do? God, with this music. Go to the ball. Have fun, girl. You earned it. fancy battle, you get 2 charms. As one day you accidentally bump into you. What were you going, filthy peasant? He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Active aggressive response. You shove him back. He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. He was one shy. So sorry. So now it's me. You're just sad of drinking and doing anything around. So you go and fight crime again. Just to put yourself back, thinking that you're doing good things. One night a man walks up to you. Excuse me, sir, feeling a little lonely tonight? He asked. For a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. No thanks, not when I'm on duty. Your loss. She goes back to meditate. She knows that something's going to happen. You spend a week in deep meditation. You get 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a toothless old man approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? I have a small pouch of beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? Of course I would. You spend 1 wealth of beans. Later you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden. Oh god, but I have no days to see what happens with my beans. He's just gonna stay there and compete fighting, because it's the thing that he loves to do most. You spend a week fighting brutes in the arena, gain a few physique and finesse. One day in between matches you stumble upon one of the higher ranked fighters ingesting illegal strength potion. Please sir, don't report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. Report her. You report the fighter to the arena officials. They thank you for bringing it to their attention and hand you a small sack of coins. Fighters investigate and receive a lifetime ban from the arena. Yawgh, it's almost here. Almost. God, what do I have to do now? I don't know what if I had to get prepared for the Yawgh stuff. So, well, it wasn't last week, so she went to the hospital to tend to patients again. You spend a week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You get into man and woman wealth. One day while the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. Its skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's hand and tries to fly away. Stop that demon! Yells the doctor. Oh god, action won't let me see my physique, but I think use my strength. You put yourself between the demon and the exit. The baby demon barrels past you and out of the door, flying off into the night sky. Bye bye demon. Is that the Yawgh maybe? Is it that? So I'll go back to the tavern, but this time bartending, and try to feel everybody happy. You earn 1 wealth and tips and gain 2 charms. One day tavern throws its annual dart tournament. I'll enter the tournament, ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play a respectful game in darts and end up coming in 2nd place. 2 wealth and gain a confidence boost of 1 charm. She stay there to meditate. You spend a week meditate again. She knows something is coming, so she needs her magic. One day while you notice a beanstalk. Water it. If plants could express emotion, it'd let you know how delighted it is to be watered. Okay, that's the bean thing. So he'd stay here. Fighting, and spend a week fighting. He's just fighting. One day in the middle of a match, a small baby with jet black skin and glowing eyes flies into the center of the arena. It's the demon! Fire roots from his eyes, melting the flesh of one of the fighters. Baby then shapeshifts slowly into a gargantuan horned demon. Before I go on a murderous rampage, will anybody dare challenge me to a duel? Asks the demon. Challenge him. Well, look at what we have here, the demon says, responding to you stepping forward. You pull out your weapon ready for comment. The demon tilts its head forwards and charges. You run full speed at the charging demon with your weapon raised above your head. You cleave right through the demon. It bursts into countless black tendrils and then pierces through your body. You gain 2 physiques, you gain 2 finesse, you gain 2 mind, you gain 2 charm, you gain 3 magic. The storms arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us, but then it ends. We see the grave our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Oh God! Delete. Oh, choose your role. God. Well, she can be the leader, I suppose, for the charm. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. So I need to. Oh God! Oh, what an amazing game! You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back or everyone's artwork. This help the rebuilding effort a lot. So this is me, and I didn't do anything in my life, but I could be a builder, I think. No, I cannot be the builder. But it could be the town drunk. I suppose. Oh God. Well, let's try to be a town drunk. You scavenge together as much alcohol as you can, drinking sexually. You gain 2 physique and 1 charm. Well, she can be the conjurer, I suppose. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summons supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding efforts significantly. And he's the builder, he's so top. Take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Just my character doesn't do anything. And so, we set about our task, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected or ever wanted. But in the end what? It was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish, and whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawgh will visit us again? Who knows if we will can ever be ready for it? And what's this? Do we protect ourselves? While the town is being rebuilt, you decide to celebrate. You organize a huge festival in honor of the bravery that helped save so many lives. The first one is so successful, you decide to make it an annual tradition. Every year the festival gets bigger and more elaborate, and every year it costs more and more money to put on. You have to start charging admission, and no one is happy about it. The annual festival slowly fades out of relevance, and before long is cancelled completely. You don't really know what to do with your life after all of that. Oh, it's what happens. The Yawgh traumatizes you deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something new snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Oh God. Maybe it was when you found this man skewered on a fence, still screaming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse. Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into a mirror and your eyes are empty, hollow. When the town is being rebuilt, you decide to move out into the woods. You become the friendly local lumberjack and fashion yourself a log cabin. Spend most of your days chopping down giant trees and carrying the logs to the town gate. You make friends with the dryads of the forest and spend every weekend at their wild river parties. All in all, you lead a good life. That's good. While the town is being rebuilt, you decide to become a full-time arena warrior. Slowly rise in rank, knocking out scores of fighters, even ones as great as Jean the Beautiful. It's not more beautiful. Before long you become the arena champion. You travel across the world fighting every best of the best. Tales are sung far and wide of your mighty feats of strength. Oh, what a game! Oh. But the music is amazing. The music is really, really nice. So, the Yawgh. Oh, it's a really nice game. I'll really suggest this game. The nice thing is like Well, now I know what the Yawgh is, so if I play it again, I would probably do other stuff, buff someone stats, some stats with one, other stats with another one. But the first experience you have with this game is amazing. My god, it's really amazing, because well, you don't know what the Yawgh is. I never looked up what the Yawgh is supposed to be. I thought the Yawgh, how Alder explained it, I never understood it that it was like this. I thought the Yawgh was like a monster inside the game, and while weeks passing, he would kill, like, you know, Town of Salem and stuff. But it was another thing, and you were just preparing to something that you didn't know what, so you don't know what to like buff up. You don't know if you need physiques, you don't think. And I tried to play it as more as you don't know that it's coming, so doing things like they had all their different characters and their different aspect and stuff. The Billy Bob guy was the arena guy, the one that just taught fighting, jealous like hell and stuff. My character that ended up to be the town drunk was the guy that was, I think, supposed maybe like me, like not doing really a lot of his life. And the other guy, Julie, I think Julie, I picked her like upon my girlfriend, like she was more like her, but like doing loads of stuff and attending parties, but yet still doing important stuff. And the other girl was just came out like that. I thought she would be like a magic thing, strange. She went there and went out in the woods, got really experienced horrible things, but at the end they all got a nice ending except my character. And it was amazing to put the role, because by the stats you have, the roles will become better. Probably my character shouldn't have become a town drunk, but that could be explainable by being maybe fighting crimes in the slums and stuff like that, and everything destroyed, getting you so depressed that makes you start to drink and wander around the town as drunk and seeing stuff that maybe is not real, and get you there. So I'd like even that turn event. So it's really an amazing game. I hope that you can try it. I hope maybe to play it again with Alder and to do something else. So let me know what you think about it. Leave a like or maybe comment below, and tell me everything. What was your experience with the game? And that's my phone. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.